Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Doku. An instinctive delivery. And he was quick to react. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and the playmaker combined.
Ambitious ball here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe! No, he's just misjudged that one. Eder Militao. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ronaldinho is flagged offside.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Mbappe receives it in a real chance! Kukçu.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's been cut out, well played. It's gone for a throw-in. Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ball's played through, not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Dixon. And it's Rijkaard. That's Beckham. He's on it, can he get away? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now here's the delivery. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. He's being urged to shot a goal! And he's done it!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay onside, Peter. That was really clever.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Doku gets into some space. Big header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Oh, cracking. He's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Half-time getting close now. Beckham. Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe. Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chelsea leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Beckham puts his foot on the gas.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk. Kukçu. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Chelsea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Ronaldinho. And it's Griezmann. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, important interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. Neatly clipped into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Plenty to aim at here. And he can clear it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe. Doku. Mbappe. Now it's Doku. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that was never going to make it. Looking to play him in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. That's an excellent interception.
Oakland Roots really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Azar! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And it's Lampard. Vardiol. Aims beyond the defence. Swings it across. Probing pass. And he's intervened well there. Odegaard. Baresi. And Vardiol. Lampard. Mbappe. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Ronaldinho. Big chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Eder Militao, and it's Odegaard. Nicely shaped ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Kukçu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And the counter is on. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And across it goes. Ronaldinho. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Lofted in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Chelsea take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Ronaldinho voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gate.
So a dramatic... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Threads one in. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now he's got space here. Cannavaro cuts it out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going full steam down the flank. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oakland Roots certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
That's an imaginative pass. Played into space. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Well, we've got to expect Frank Lampard to be central to pretty much everything here, Jim, haven't we?
Without a doubt. He'll be amongst the busiest players out there, doing everything from breaking up play, distributing...
And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vardiol. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Beckenbauer. Dixon. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro. And it's Beckham. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mohamed Salah on a strong run down the right. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Kane. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chance here to counter. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back into the middle. Beckham. And the counter is on. Floated through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Szoboszlai. Vardiol. Now Kaká. And here's Mohamed Salah. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai is there, and he can pick it up. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. Kaká is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. Griezmann. Oh, what a mistake! Ronaldinho gets a good foot in there. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Beckham tries to play it through, and there's green grass ahead of him, and he's had a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Eder Militao gets it away. Beckham, and here's Ronaldinho, and can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
1 minute added time.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Kane. Number 11, Frank Lampard. Coming on the field, number 5, Robert Lewandowski. Number 27, Adeyemi.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a searching pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Delivers the ball. Oh, important interception. Mbappe. Puyol. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's away! And it's been played through. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football. You can't afford to...
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on... I'd say go and grab a third. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, good take in a good area. And the flag has stayed down. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's Asa! Oh, that's a waste.
Oakland Roots really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. And they win it back again.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ronaldinho could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Oh, and the shot! And again! Goal! And they are right back within touch! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And this is Ronaldinho. Shot at goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Probing pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. He's being urged to shoot. Taken back almost at once. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's an excellent interception. Ronaldinho on 2 now and looking for 3. Guardiola. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Szoboszlai. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every
There will
right
be
to be.
3 minutes added time.
Ronaldinho! Another big chance that gets away. And he cuts out the supply, and it's Kaka. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Passing nice and neat. And that will be it. Chelsea are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Ronaldinho picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. Tries a shot! There it is! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Hazard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shoots! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, it's come loose. Played into the box. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here?
Oakland Roots definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And this is Hazard. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Lewandowski. Mohamed goes for the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Van Nistelrooy does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's lost his man here. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Kaka. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Hazard. And it's been played through. And he's away. Big chance! Big chance! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Eder Militao. That is ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Kaka. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Odegaard. Played out towards the right wing. Cannavaro. Beckham. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Hazard. Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. And it's Griezmann. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And the shot! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he's quick to snatch it back.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, he'd
indicated.
have done well to reach that. Beckham. So, what can they make of this? Hazard could try cutting inside here. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Hello, attendees. This
What
is
a good half.
lost
They've gone
children's
blow for blow,
announcement.
and it's
With the father
2-2.
of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
And so we're off again. And this is Hazard. Oh, terrible pass. And they've got rid. Lewandowski. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Puyol. Guardiola. In with the challenge. A probing pass. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. It's run loose here. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Eder Militao clears it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
The
No more,
attendance for this
no
match
less.
was 62,005.
Puyol cuts it out. He is through here. Pass somewhat off target.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mohamed, there's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oakland Roots certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Vardiol. Kaka. It's a searching pass. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Griezmann. And here's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was...
Mohamed Salah! Oh no, this does not look good. He'll try to keep this alive. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Griezmann.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's an excellent interception. He can get that clear. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And this is Hazard. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Griezmann. It's not an especially good pass, that. Puyol. Eder Militao. Great vision. Hazard. It's Hazard! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Baresi. And Vardiol. And here's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lampard. Aimed in towards the centre, he rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Van Nistelrooy voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. So we're up and running. Intensity and drive, just two words of many that immediately come to mind when you think of Frank Lampard.
Yeah, and I think the manager's going to be asking an awful lot of him, as always. First and foremost, he's a creative player and a serious goal threat, but he's far more than that because he recycles the ball, and he's as adept at starting moves off as he is getting on the end of things.
And he does have a reputation for inspirational leadership as well, of course.
Well, it's a reputation that's really well earned. I mean, he does lead by example.
And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Now that's well seen too. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Ronaldinho, played out to the right. Ronaldinho, he's shifting. Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. And he shoots! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Pass somewhat off target. Chelsea look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Rijkaard, and the pass is intercepted. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's found a... Mbappe! Decent enough try. And he's had it nicked away. Well read, nice interception. Lampard. Great vision, and here's Azar. Baresi. He's a sharp little ball here. Baresi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a decent clearance. Taken back almost at once. And it's Kaka. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe! Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Szoboszlai. Probing pass. Rijkaard. Now Ronaldinho. Now it's Griezmann. And he cuts out the supply. Kaka. Hazard. Guardiola.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Kaka spots it and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Beckham. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lampard. And here's Mohamed Salah. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. He could be in. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hazard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, no joy this time. Triol. Lampard. Aimed beyond the defence. Back into the middle. Shot a goal! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Chelsea will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Soberslide. Coming on to replace him.
And we're underway again.
Number 4.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. And it's Lampard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Corner given. It's their second corner of the game. Mohamed Salah! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Short changes him with that pass. Lampard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lob shot, surely! Oh, taken with style! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Thinks one through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kaka. And Gvardiol. Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a promising position. That's a shade optimistic. That has not gone well. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Beckham knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. A searching ball out wide. Rijkaard. Beckham, looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Kaka. Half an hour gone in the second half. Gets a good foot in there. Griezmann is in a really good position out wide. Ødegaard. It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kaka. And it's Ødegaard. No, that's been intercepted. Gvardiol. And here's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! One-on-one! And that has been clubbed away.
Substitution in progress.
And here's Azar. Ronaldinho. It's run loose here. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Ødegaard. Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries to pass it. Big chance! And he's missed it.
Substitutions taking place.
Chelsea making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Just a quick announcement.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful.
Chance for a shot! They've scored! And that's got them off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, they've got it again. Szoboszlai. Out towards the flank. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. He's had a shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a cute ball. Kaka is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's through, now is he in? Kukçu is always looking to break lines. That's been cut out, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kimmich played into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is through here. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving forward, looking to play him in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Kukçu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Griezmann. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now that's well seen too. Searching pass he's played there. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for a runner. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Griezmann. Kaka. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. 5 minutes till the break. He has a look up. Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Knocks it into space. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot could be on. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift.
Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Kokchu tries to clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Lewandowski, passes short and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. And it's Lewandowski. Stood up well to him there. Rodri. And here's Kokchu. It's a searching pass. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He might be in here! Great ball, and he's in. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cleared without complication.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Mbappe! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 4 coming up here. He's tried one! And that has been knocked clear. Kimmich. And it's Kaka. Here's Rodri. Kaka. Kökçü. Rodri. Soboslai. Oh, what a ball! Picked out. He's having a shot! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Tries to play it through. Looking for the run. Hazard. A lot of space ahead of him. Puyol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kaka. A probing pass, and he's worked it through. Now this could be a chance. Kökçü, and he welcomes it in. Shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Mbappe gets it away. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Oakland Roots clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good ball. And the shot! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's lofted through here. Strokes it back. Very much into the last knockings. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Chelsea, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture.
Substitutions taking place.
To increase the lead. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nicely shaped ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Soboslai. There's Kimmich. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Puyol calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Now it's Hazard. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that will be it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
That's where we have to end.